We're having a run of really nice September weather, Keith. In fact, over the weekend, very summery, hot and humid.
Yeah, you know, the only thing that clued you in, like we went to the beach on Saturday, and it was warm. But about 3 or 3:30, you could feel that sun angle turn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
the length of day catches up with you when you think, wait a minute, I should have at least another hour.
Yeah, we didn't have our phones. I was like, it's got to be 4:30. I looked, it was like 3:15.
Yeah.
All right, well, there's the September part. But otherwise, temperature-wise, these are closer to our highs, our average highs in July and August, into the upper 70s and low 80s. 75 in Portland, 80 in Orono, 82 in Bangor, 83 in Herman. So mild. Well above average, almost 10 degrees, I think, or so above average for this time of the year. The other factor is the humidity. The dew points are in the 60s, and so that's pretty sticky air for September. Uncomfortable, yeah. I don't think it's terrible because it's not all that warm out to begin with. It's only, you know, upper 70s to around 80. But this air mass will be in place tomorrow and the first half of Wednesday, and then I think on Wednesday night into Thursday when you'll feel the transition to the more fall-like air for the second half of the week. Visible satellite looks good. You can see those clouds still starting to pop up here. Those are cumulus clouds there. They could produce an isolated sprinkle in the afternoon. I don't think there's a ton of that around, but just worth mentioning. You can see a couple of them trying to pop up right now into the mountains. Meanwhile, the bigger feature is this big swirling low out towards Chicago and the front that's associated with it moving through Toronto right now. That's going to come in here tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night, give us some rain and maybe some thunderstorms in addition. So hour by hour forecast, again, more clouds later today, right around 80 degrees. Isolated sprinkle, not a ton of them though. Tonight is pretty mild for September. We're in the 60s through most of the night. I don't think we really drop below that except for the mountains where they briefly drop into the 50s by early tomorrow morning, upper 50s though. Tomorrow's a cloudier day and there are showers from mid to late morning on over western Maine. Takes longer over down east and northern Maine. And then here comes that front. It looks like the timing of this is going to be fairly late, so it could be 8, 9, 10 o'clock before these thunderstorms come in. We do have a slight risk of severe weather. I think the timing helps us. It's relatively hard to get severe weather in September, kind of in the middle of the night, but we'll keep an eye on it. There'll definitely be some thunderstorms coming through and some downpours as well. Wednesday is a transition day. It's still mild, upper 70s to around 80 degrees, and then we change the air mass for Thursday and Friday. So still in the humid side of things, work that front through. It takes about a day on Wednesday with breezy conditions to drag that cooler air down. Then we feel it Thursday and Friday. Temperatures at that point will be significantly cooler as the dew points will be much lower too. So today, tomorrow, and then Wednesday, and then really down for Thursday and Friday. And that's the thing people tend to notice the most when you think about summer air versus fall airs, the dew points. They'll be a lot lower. Temperatures too, 60s, mid 60s. On Friday, these are high temperatures. They will be really nice looking days. At this point, the weekend looks pretty good. I will tell you there's a bit of a debate on what the weekend looks like exactly over central and northern Maine. One front has a backdoor cold front, which would give us cooler conditions and maybe some clouds. The other doesn't. The optimist has spoken here. We'll keep an eye on this and see where the weekend ends up. But either way, I think, Pat, we're going to get a little of everything with the warmer, more humid air and then the more appropriate air for the end of the week.
The optimist is not you, is it?
No, not usually. Every once in a while I mix it up. I don't think it's going to be a bad weekend, but just give us another day on it.
We got time.
Yeah.
Thanks, Keith.